I might have been the most stubborn player that Dave Esker has ever coached.
Well, AJ was good at everything. A couple stories I have about AJ. First of all, his first college game ever, he hits a game-winning home run at Fullerton. So he splashes onto college baseball right off the bat. Was our best player every year. He was two-time six-pack player of the year. We went to Omaha and back to Omaha with AJ behind the plate for us, and on a great team with a bunch of great players. And I enjoy those times. That's what I enjoy about coaching. You know, being in the batting cage one-on-one and picking up balls with AJ and kind of learning about his life and developing that trust.
We had many conversations in the cage. We bonded over water in the field and you dragging the field. But I trusted Dave with everything. You know, he could get to me unlike any other coach that's ever had me. But I don't know if I've ever forgiven you for making me hit with one of those trinket bats in a cage that I couldn't do, and I felt like I could do everything. And he would make me try this drill over and over and over, and I think he liked that it got to me. And but Dave made me better. He made me better. He pushed me like a good coach should push me.
How you doing?
Austin.
I am Luke. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Come to check out your digs.
That's a good spot.
The bar's incredibly high to be a Stanford athlete, and whether it's going to Omaha, whether it's winning the pack, whether it's being excellent on Tuesdays against non-conference competition, the standard's set so high as a Stanford baseball player, and to live up to that standard that's been set by the class before you and the class before them, and the history that comes with being a Stanford Cardinal is what makes this place so special.
Yeah, for me, me getting a chance to play for Coach Mark and it started when, as a player, what he instilled, and not just him, but all the coaches, Coach Dutton and Coach Stotts, and then had the opportunity to try to carry that on when I was an assistant coach. But just hard work and hustle and play hard and really be gritty. I tell our team even now that, sometimes the opponent doesn't want the Stanford kid to be a tough player and have that grit. They kind of want him to quit and back down, and just can't be that. That's not how we were brought up.
Yeah, and I think I'm obsessed with competing because of Coach Marquis. Because you had to compete in everything you did. I don't care if it was picking up baseballs or, pitcher batter stuff, running balls out, obsessed with the details. He's like none other. I think he instilled that obsessiveness over every single detail when you're competing. And I've carried that on, and even with our players, I talk about the compete button all the time, and that compete button, I don't know if anybody had one better that I've been around than Coach Marquis. This is where you grew up. This is where you matured. This is where you became an adult, and that's why the people that were in your past, those coaches that you see, Dave Eskers, the Mark Marquis, the Dean Stotts, the people, they are family because of the experiences that you share at a prestigious place like this. The bar has always been high and always will be high for Stanford baseball. There's an expectation to respect the game, to respect the university, to when you wear the Stanford across your chest. You represent so many people that have been here before you. The only way you can really show that is by how hard you play, by how hard you run the ball out, by living up to the standard that's set, by the coaches here. When you come back as an alum, you see the same style of play. You see the same grit and the same fight and the same competitiveness that you remember when you were here. And when you see that year after year after year, you've built something special. When you look around, you see achievers. You see people that want to be great at something, and everybody has to work to get there. There's great competition within Stanford to be elite. Everybody's tested well to get in. Everybody has something to offer the university, and chances are everybody's going to go on to do something great. And obviously that pushes you and makes the best version of yourself come out. And that you learn that when you get here. You look to your left, you look to your right. There's people that are doing great things, and that brings the best out of yourself.